Wow, this Terrance Gangsta Williams, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance Williams. So now there's a video floating around on YouTube and on Instagram about BG. I checked it out and I was like, But before I go any further, y'all check it out first.
Now, if your partner throw a stash right there and the police pull up and you on probation and he ain't on probation, you know what I'm saying? And the people walk up and say, who that's for, you know what I'm saying? How real he gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna take his lick or is he gonna let both of y'all ride? You go back up time and he a first offender. You know what I'm saying? I'm on paper. So if my partner right here and he got a gun right there and the police find it, he either go take his charge or I'm gonna give him his charge because I'm gonna keep it real with myself or I keep it real with keep it real with me.
All right. I had a situation just like he just described. In 1995, I had pled guilty in 93 to attempt murder, aggravated battery, got probation, got out. In 94, I kept going to jail for murder. Well, not kept, but I got in trouble. I went to jail January for intimidating a witness, February for murder, stabbing June, shot in July, back in jail for murder in August. Murder dropped the murder. I had a probation hearing. Got a probation bond January. My probation bond, my court date was set for February. I went across the river and my brother Park Avenue, the Bergen Park Avenue, me and my little cousin Levant. We go in Mary Poppins. So I was like, man, I need a pistol. He's like, I got something for you. I got a Chrome 45. Never forget that. We go in Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is a one way in, one way out. Little neighborhood. They always had them the red rags back then. Went back there. And guess what, y'all? It was a task force day, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Get the gun, we coming out. Now, mind you, I'm on probation and I'm out on probation bond. We in the car. My cousin got the gun on. I said, bro, jump out and run. He said, man, drive up some more. Well, I guess because we was like us being like on a avenue, like it was like a call out right here, and then, but it wasn't like there wasn't a neighborhood close by where he could try to dip in. So he's like, man, drive some more. Police put the light, we get behind us, pull us over. He take the gun and put it under the seat. Tell us to step out of the car. Got out, searched the car. Find the gun. Both of us go to Jefferson Parish. I remember I had a blue Tommy Hilfiger sweater with the red and white on it, and over across the river they had their blood and Crip stuff over there. So they would take your shoestring and take certain colors that you had on. If you had red or something, they would blue, whatever. They would take that from you. So put us on a tier. Now mind you, I got to go to court. February is something for my probation hearing because the judge trying to revoke my probation, trying to put me in jail, trying to violate me, trying to revoke the bond, go ahead and lock him on back up. So I'm like, man, so I'm in jail over here. So if I don't show up at that court date over there, they're gonna be like, I didn't skip the court date. 5 days later, they release us, me and my little cousin. Get out. Now, one time did I say, man, take the charge. I just roll with it. I'm on probation. Y'all can look it up. Jefferson Parish. I had that gun, me and my cousin Levant. I go back to, when February come, I go to court. The judge say, I'm going to lock you up, sign that paper, come turn yourself in. I'm like, what? Yes, sir. I signed the paper, left, went to that know you packed my clothes, stayed downtown the Fifth Ward with these 3 females. 4 females in the house. Anyway, I already told that story before, so for who been around with me for a long, y'all already know about this story already. But I say that because the way Jizzle painted that picture, I've been through that. And now once did I tell him, like, man, you got to take your lick. I told the police, that's your gun. No, that was a violation back then. You don't do that. When we in them streets, and we want to have that real dude on our title, we not giving nobody that charge. Here's the thing. If a dude, first of all, you in the area where they selling drugs, they violating, so you already know what the consequences are. Now, if a dude buy you and you on paper, you already put yourself at risk because you know you're on paper. You shouldn't be in this area right here anyway. Now, if a dude around you and he throw that gun down and he don't take his lick, you got to go down with him. And when you get out, you see him. That's always been the rules. There are some people, some steppers too, that's saying, man, well, let me take that back. I haven't heard no steppers say that, but I heard the civilians say, man, I feel just on that because, man, I'm going to give a person their lick. That's his. I'm going to give him that's his. You trying to put me, take me back. I'm going to give him his lick too. You got to take his lick. You got to take his lick. Now, I've never experienced that. Never, throughout my time going to the OPP, the parish, state, all that stuff, I've never experienced somebody giving somebody charge and the homies being okay with that. That was just a violation back in our time. Whatever it is, you out here, you around them circumstance, you ride with it. And then when you get out, you see him then. Whole court in the streets. That's always been the rules. But I know some people that I spoke with, they like, I agree with Jizzle, because at the end of the day, man, you trying to take me from my family. You know I'm already messed up, and you going to make me go down with you. Now I'm going to give you a charge since you won't play. And I can hear some of the homies, man, you down bad trying to let that man go to jail for something you did. You know you down bad. You could have took your lick. You trying to make that man right. I can hear the arguments. But the only thing that resonates in my mind now is the federal prison. I did half my life in it, and those rules stuck in my head. And there's a lot of dudes that look at, when the paperwork pull up, all they look at is, you told on him. You told the people, that's his gun. So now they looking at, you hot, you're a rat. They not looking at the circumstances where, man, look, I was on probation. Man, he didn't want to take his lick, so I gave him his charge. And for those who got the short attention span, I'm not talking about that stuff with the Cantrell, Washington, and the other stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the example BG used right here. I'm going to give it to you again.
Now, if your partner throw a stash right there and the police pull up and you on probation and he ain't on probation, you know what I'm saying? And the people walk up and say, who that's for, you know what I'm saying? How really going to be, you know what I'm saying? Is he going to take his lick or is he going to let both of y'all ride? You go back up time and he a first offender. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about none of the other stuff. We just focusing just on this. So don't come in here talking about none of the other stuff. Focus on what he said in 2001. That case with Cantrell happened in 2009. We not on that right now. That's over here. We on this at hand. I see this floating around on the internet right now. So I want to address this. And my opinion on that is no, that's a violation. Because we signed up to be in these streets, we're going to be stepped. But like I say, in the city of New Orleans, back then, it was so much cutthroats and so much slimy stuff to where certain stuff people weren't tripping off. It wasn't until this fear stuff come into play that we was bound to these rules. Then a lot of us been stuck with these rules like, oh, no, you can't do that. Man, what is in there? Like I say, in the federal, I'm not speaking on state, in the federal prison system, the guys get the paperwork. They just see your name by the statement. He did this. They not looking into, well, what happened? Did your co-defendant okay this? Was you on this? They not looking at all. They say, oh, he didn't talk. You got to keep my dudes in there with 3, 4 life. I know a dude with 11 life sentences. I know a dude with 12 life sentences. So now these people are miserable. These people never getting out of prison, or they feel like they're never going to get out. So now they take their frustration out on somebody they know that cooperated, because they can't get to the guy that cooperated on them. They want to take it on somebody that told. And that's just what they do in the federal system. I'm not speaking on state. And I'm also just speaking on the situation at hand, whereas when you're a civilian and you got in trouble, whatever, you're on probation, I understand that, hey, because you're not holding on to these street code, but why are you on probation, right? So it goes back to, if you're on probation, did you take that charge the first time for your homies, and now you know that wasn't your dope or your gun that time, and you ain't never had a record? So that's me, officer. took the charge, went to jail. Now you back out. Okay, somebody trying to mess you over. Now, no, I'm gonna give you a lick. Or is it that, man, listen, I've been in the game, I was hustling, I caught my charge, took my lick. Now I'm out on probation, I'm around the homies, or I'm out here doing a little, what I'm doing, my little 1-2, whatever. And now it's his gun, the police pull up. You don't want to take a lick? All right, I'm gonna give it to you. It's one of those situations, right? But I know as a civilian, that's fair game. Oh yeah, that's his. That ain't mine, house. I just came around the neighborhood to holler at the homies and boy threw that gun on right there. That's his. Well, don't take it. That's his, officer. I see that because they're civilians. They don't got the same rules. But not no street guy. Not no guy screaming in the heart of the streets. Not no real stand-up dude. I don't care what the circumstances are. You cannot get that man his charge if he threw that gun and he saw that police coming and he ain't say nothing. He ain't keep it real. Of course, a lot of us don't keep it real. How many of us know people that got in that car for that ride and went hit a lick and ain't come back? How many of us know that? How many of us know that when that boy got in that front seat, they domed him? How many of us know in a project or two of them like, come on, boy, let's go get high. He made a mistake and dropped the dope. And an old boy, he's feeling so bad, he bent down to pick the bag up and he got hit in the head. We know all that cutthroat stuff. So that's been going on. So when you out there in that game, if you don't want that stain on your name, you got to swallow that. Because if I'm on probation and I know they didn't lock me up around, I know these people ain't playing, I got to move around. I got to get out the way. I'm not about to be back on the block. I didn't got in trouble once, and while I'm back out there, I'm throwing rocks and getting the penitentiary. And that's what we did as youngsters. We did that. But we ain't do that. Give him his charge. Plenty of us that got jammed up. And we like, another example, my best friend Hank. That's what happened to him. That what happened with him. Him and Disco. That happened with him and Disco. Hank went to jail. He got told on. That's another story. But I see the situation happen over and over when people get caught up. Homies just don't say nothing. And they just go down for the ride. Then they'll see you. I'm going to see about you later. You didn't put them people on me. You didn't told them. Or you know that was your lick and you didn't give it to me. And you ain't speak up because you don't want to leave that girl or you don't want to leave them your family. But you know you out here grinding. You're down bad. But I got you though. It's just what it is. So y'all voice y'all opinion. And like I said, one more again. I'm not talking about that Kentrell Washington gun case. I am talking about what's going on the internet right now. That there are posted on the internet and on YouTube and on Instagram. That's the only thing we discussing right now. We're not discussing nothing else. Stay focused, people. We only talking about the situation in hand. Y'all know my motto. Let's say no to drug. Let's stop the violence. Put the guns down. Make sure y'all get tested for HIV and AIDS because y'all need to know y'all status. We got the nonprofit. They need us. The Instagram. They need us. Third Ward. We have the movie. Them Boys at War. Them Boys at War. Say that Magnolia Kelly, yo. Them Boys at War. We got the reality show, Life After the Feds. We got the website with the merch on there. Y'all check it out. We got Captain Cap Podcast. And we got one more thing we better work on. I'm not going to speak on it. I'm going to wait till we start doing it. Then I'm going to let y'all know about that. It was somebody I was supposed to shout out. I put it right down. My bad. I need an intern, y'all. I need a female intern. I don't want no dudes around me. I need a female. Holla at me. A female. Thank y'all for all love support. And make sure y'all support my membership too. Because it's going down in the DM. It's going down. Wow. Wow. This is Terrance Gangsta Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrance Williams. Hey, yo, I got the membership popping now, y'all. Check this out. For $9.99, you get a shout out. What is your name, your company, whatever you want me to shout out, I'm going to shout that out. That's the TG3 game. For $24.99, you're going to get the virtual video collaboration, 5 minutes now. You also going to get the membership chat where when I'm going live, you can come in there and talk your talk, do what you do. Guess what else you're going to get access to? My reality show. You're going to get to see OG Giga to have his fun. Life after the feds. And you're going to get access to when I do my music reviews. When people send me their music and I check it out, you're going to get to check it out first. That's right. Now I got my $9.99 ladies only. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to have video chat. You can send me pictures of yourself. And we're going to hang out. And now for the $2.99, the Love Doctor game. You get everything all other tiers get. Phone, but you get a phone call. Me and you one-on-one on the phone. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Relationship, the other stuff, whatever you want to talk about. Mr. Civilian, I'm in the building. I'm the Love Doctor's in the building with you, baby. You also get the video chat where we can FaceTime and whatever mood you in. That's the mood I'm in because I'm the Love Doctor. And you get and guess what else? You get exclusive. Hit me up. You want me to pull up at the event? We're gonna pull up at. You want to get a bite to eat? We're gonna get a bite to eat. That's how I'm coming. Holla at your boy. Mwah.